Hey, good morning. It's another beautiful day, and thank God it's Friday. You know, this blossom sometimes. She always think it's by
Being
good job. Good job. It is not by how you are big. You have not seen somebody who is very thin like this. Carry somebody who is very looking so big, bigger than him or her, and just hit the person on the ground. When you build muscles, it's quite different from when you understand what it means to be tactically strong and be defensive. So most of us will always mistake people who are, building up to have more strength. So sometimes you just teach you paper, you see someone is big. Okay. So I think Bible can, actually hit down and bring your back to the floor on the ring. Blossom. My name is Olori Adejoke Adobide. We thank God it's Friday. And this is when we talk about relationship and lifestyle. And I'm not here alone. As you know, I have the Gen Z host sitting right.
Yes, Gen Z Olori. How are you doing today? You're looking all poppy. You're looking all fantabulous.
Today is thank God it's Friday, and it's all about the O1 best. We start the O1 best from Friday.
I have to represent.
You understand? Yeah. So I have lots of purple, pink, and all looking shady here and there. But it's good to be here once again. So how are you? You're looking all cool, calm, and collected. So
yes, as a Gen Z, I don't, follow the trends of the. I don't want to say so much. Yeah.
Oh,
let's do it like that.
Shine better. Okay, don't worry. It will soon come to your turn.
Goodness.
Let's go.
Good morning, viewers. Welcome to another exciting segment of episode of Relationship and Lifestyle, where we give you hacks and tips on how to live the best lifestyle in society and have the best relationships as well. So stay seated because we have so many things to talk about this morning. My name is Gwashu, your Gen Z host.
Okay, today we'll be looking at lifestyle habits that actually strengthens, relationship, that connects, that helps you to make the relationship to be connected. Okay. So what are these lifestyle habits that will strengthen the connection between partners, between your colleague and your office? Because it's lifestyle and, relationship. So it's not just boiled down to the marriage, whether you're still courting, whether you're in the office circle, professionally in your career, even in business. So that's what lifestyle and relationship segment is all about. And this morning we'll be talking with our darling sister Okpe Oluwa Fashino. She's an entrepreneur and also a gospel singer. So Okpe Oluwa, yes, very much welcome. It's good to have you in the studio with us this morning.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
When you say Yalaje, these are the Yalajes we have now. When you talk, you see the way she's cool, cool, calm, and collected. And the money is just walking in. Sometimes you just stay in one place and pro. Just a lot. So, Polua, let's talk about this lifestyle. Okay, habits that helps to strengthen the connection. Now, what is habit? What is an habit? And what does it take to have a strengthened connection?
Well, habit is something you do on a consistent basis. Something that turns out to be your character.
Okay.
So it's the small daily routine, the small thing that become part of you, and it characterizes you. It forms who you are. So that's basically habit. So when something occurs more than one time, okay, when it happens once, it's called a coincidence. So, but when it becomes 2 times, it's becoming a trend. So when it comes many times, it forms your habit, it becomes your character. That this person, this is who she or he is. So forming lifestyle habits that builds strong connection, you have to be intentional about it, because this life is just about, if you can't live your life by default. If you live by default, you won't really go far, you won't really do much, because you just do things that come, or you just think randomly. You just have to be intentional about this is the outcome I want my life to be. This is what I want my relationships to be. These are the kind of people I want in my life. Like this morning, I was listening to someone I really respect so much. So she's talking about high value relationship. So the people high profile people that you really want in your life, there are some things you do to bring them into your life. So you have to be intentional. You can't just fall on your laps like cherries. So you just have to define it. And of course, something that you do on a regular becomes your habit, and it becomes your character, becomes your lifestyle.
Okay, interesting.
Thank you.
So I'm going to ask you the exact habit to which we create healthy connections and live a healthy relationship with people. But there's one I am very much aware of, which everyone is already a known fact. The fact that you don't conclude on how someone is supposed to be treated or how you're supposed to relate with someone, but being intentional, hearing from them what they understand to be healthy form of conversing, especially at workplaces or in businesses or relationships with your spouse. But most of the time, people tend to say you are doing too much when you're trying to do what they feel is best for them. So how do you make this balance, and how do you make it work?
If I really get you well, because I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah. If I really get you well, the healthy habits, the first thing you should do when you're in a relationship with someone, you look at that person. What are their likes and their dislikes? Then communicate properly. If I'm saying something and the other person is not getting it, is not funny to that person, then you know that there are some boundaries you must not cross.
Yeah.
There are some things you must not cross. So there's, you should create, healthy spaces for yourself that they themselves have created for themselves. So we need to understand all these things. Yoruba will say, I'm sorry, I'm always...
No, go on. This is all about relationship and who you are.
Yoruba will say that, Mawafoniwa ni jore. So you can't, like, I think on Tuesday, I said it on this couch that there are some things you do to Olori that brings the best version of her.
Yes.
And there are some things you would still do. It would be like,
Is this not the same?
is this not the same person? So you just press the wrong buttons on their thing. So there are something you need to know all these things. You need to be, like I said, you have to be intentional. Know the people, then communicate well. Communication is very, very key. And you have to understand the style of communication that they appreciate. And I think the foundation of it is proper communication. When you communicate well, understand them, respect their boundaries, have healthy spaces for yourself, space for yourself as it were too, and you can pick it up from there.
Okay, now picking up from there as we round off, I want to ask, what are these habits that can easily be identified? We always want to reach out to the, I don't want to say lowest, to the barest communication out there to our viewers. So, I've been speaking grammar since. What are these habits that can actually help to strengthen our relationship or our connection to our lifestyle?
Okay. Let me take it from this aspect, from this view. Connect before you correct.
Cool.
Connect with someone before you correct them. Don't just dish out instructions. Don't just treat people or correct them anyhow. You need to connect. Like there's a popular proverb that says, you can't ask for a hand when you have not given a heart.
Oh my God.
So you can't tell people to go far for you when you have not invested in them. You have not, there's nothing you have deposited in their life and you are pressing hard
to get
something from them. That's foolishness. So every opportunity you get, with people that I'm also developing myself because it's something every one of us
And
should
every
work
day,
on.
continuously.
Should work on, whether in a marriage relationship, in friendship, there are some friends that will just look at it as, oh, no, this one, but the moment you see you see their call, they see your call, they ignore. Because you are not that kind of valuable person they really want to have in life. So what can I do to make myself a very valuable person? I connect with you. I am authentic. I am genuine. I don't put up a face that I am, that is something different that you cannot reach. Be yourself. Be true. Be original. Connect with me. Let's talk. You don't have to form what you are not. Let's be.
It's raining wisdom. It's raining wisdom.
Oh my God. This is Rema.
Hey, oh God.
Please go on. You're actually getting to me. The first one is you cannot, if you've not given a hand, you cannot get a heart. Okay, you need to connect.
There must be a connection
before you correct. Now the last one is you need to relate.
We'll finish. Continue.
I'm trying to. I hope you're getting this. The final word as we go for our weekend on Nigeria Today Live. What's your final word? What's out there?
All right. So before you can attract good friends, I also read somewhere that you can welcome people. People who go where they are welcomed, but they won't stay if they are not valued. So there are some small acts that you can do, that you can put out there to attract people. And when you bring them close, there are some things to also do to maintain them so that they'll stay. Of course, you can do, when a guy is weighing a lady, you will buy her stuff, get her attention. So, of course, the person will be welcomed. And okay, it is then you begin to unfold what the real person actually is. So, but, let's do better. Let's treat people with small kindness. Hello, good morning. How are you? Respect people's boundaries. Love up on them. Check on them. Love on them. Care genuinely. You can't. No matter how big people are. I've realized this thing. No matter how big people tend to be, they still have that need for someone to care for them. Just somebody said sometimes that even Dangote, if you are going to greet him, or maybe you want to greet him, just send him a recharge card. Just that =1 recharge card. I've seen a friend that, yes, I give more, but at times she just out of the blue, she just buys you as small as wig cap. How much are they selling wig cap? Less than 200 naira.
But at least you have it for that day,
and she gives to you. And guess what? I might not have had that time to go and get that thing. I'll just come in on time. Yes, I'll just look at it and say, oh God, thank you for this. And I will always remember that this person did this for me. So small hearts of kindness, checking up on people. Hello, how are you doing? Not because you are checking up on them because you want to collect something from them. Just check on them. How are you doing today? It will help. It helps build connection.
Oh my God. Janty host, before we go,
I will just go over what she said. The first one, you have to connect before you correct. The second one, I feel that everyone should really listen to it. You should give a hand before expecting a heart. So before you have certain expectations from someone, make sure you are the thing you want from them before you expect such. So perfect.
Okay, so another one I won't tell you. Go and watch. You need to go back, sit back on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook, Nigeria Today Live episodes, and also come to this segment talking about relationship and lifestyle as we discuss with our darling Okpeoluwa today. Fashionable, she is an entrepreneur and she sings very well. She's also a member of Spoken Words. So when you see all this word coming in, it's coming from within. And I respect people like this. Their creativity is very loaded.